Hello chaps and chapesses. It's the 7th today, the 7th of September, and it's going to be a special shave. I've even got my Blade Runner vest on. So, it's a Blade Runner test with blades. This is the test I've been waiting on for a couple of days now. I decided to go from my usual strange experiments to an even stranger one. So I'm going to shave today, first of all, using this Shabik shave stick from Germany, which is the one made from genuine vegans. And this one, I found out why it's got such a very, very nice scent. It's actually got Lavandula angustiflorea, which is herb oil, and it's obviously made from lavender. Why don't you just say lavender? But it is extremely nice, very, very pleasant indeed. I'm going to rub a bit of this on while they aimlessly chat. Anyway, test today. I've been honing some very nice Puma, old Puma razors on two different types of Arkansas stone. And my first test wasn't particularly successful with the first, you may have seen. The first one was with a translucent, very white Arkansas stone, which I'd come from 8K. It's an 8,000 grit synthetic stone, straight onto that. And quite honestly, it hasn't got enough teeth in the Arkansas to cut sufficiently through those 8K striations. So, you know, you get a bit of you get too many 8K scratches. You still get a little bit of that nice hazy, strange hazy shot blasted look, but it wasn't particularly good. I should have known, because the proof of that, let me get a brush. Yes. The proof of that was that I had to strop it about 80 laps on canvas to get the edge sufficiently back to be able to HHT properly. So we're going to call that one a bit of a miss. However, on the recommendation of such kind friends on various shave groups, what I've done is I've gone back with the same razor, quite a few more laps on the Arkansas. So it's still basically, the underlying edge was still 8K. But it's had quite a few laps now on the translucent. Anyway, point being, I thought, let's make a comparison with a very similar, very pleasant razor which you've seen before, which again is a 5/8 Puma, but this time thoroughly good edge. It had the my favourite, which was the very high spec 20K Gukomius Suhiru, and that's my normal go-to. I'm a bit of more of a synthetic shaver. Anyway, I thought we'll take that one, as I normally would have done, straight from its 20K synthetic onto a black Arkansas. Not only did I do that, but I also I have a black Arkansas, a little bit more rough on one side than the other. It's 400 grit emery on glass one side, 800 on the other. And I thought, instead of using oil I found on black, very, very hard Arkansas stone, really, it's not going to get too far. It's too slippery. So I've used a different medium. I used water, and then I used a little bit of soap and water. And that seems to give you a little tiny bit more feel. This is Jax from Dapper Shaves. Wonderful piece of advice. When you've got, particularly the shave stick, when you first lather up, it's going to be a bit too stiff. Always add a little bit of water onto your brush to achieve the desired effect. Anyway, getting back to the shave. So I've also added as a test control, I've also added yet another razor. So we're doing a 3 razor shave. But this one is on the standard 20k Suhiru edge. So let me show you these beasties and then we'll get on. That's the one which has now got a black Arkansas edge on it after having a 20k edge. So that's my normal go-to for going to an Arkansas stone. This is the beautiful flashy Puma 90, and that one has the improved, shall we say, translucent Arkansas. And this is my test control. This is a very nice, repaired actually, 22 Puma. This one, beautiful blade, but it came with broken scale, which I of course have mended. Anyway, so there will be the test. So let's start with this little beast. This is the one which I had to first give an awful lot of stropping to, but now with more effort put in by moi, this actually didn't take any more than 35 laps on canvas to bring it back to being extremely good. So let's give that one a little bit of a test first. You can hear it's cutting very well. Is it significantly better? Yeah, it is actually. So that goes to prove, or at least substantiate, that when you're using a very hard Arkansas stone, you've got to put some work in. Let's then put this one down. She did a good job. Now we're going to try this beautiful little Puma 81. This one has got the black Arkansas edge, and this one, as I say, came from having a very high polished edge. This one had a mirror edge and then went straight onto black Arkansas. Yeah, I can feel the difference. Yeah. It's just got that little bit more edge to it, and it also feels quite kind. As you can see, it's taking off the bristles very effectively. Let's go on the other side now, the untouched side. Again, this is with the black Arkansas edge. This side of my face is a little bit harder actually. I don't know why. Yeah, but it's good either way. Lighting in here isn't particularly good. This is about, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning, something like that. It's been very, 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 very warm the last few days. In England, we've had almost no summer, which is fairly normal. But let's go back now to the translucent. No, there is a difference. Now, a lot of people are going to mention to me that this is due to the fact originally, that originally I came off an 8k finish. Not that 8k is a finisher, but I came off the 8k straight onto this translucent. Nah. No. Even though I must have put another 60, 70 laps yesterday onto the translucent stone, and it still hasn't made any difference. So anyway, let's go back for a moment. Just lather up again. Let's go back and try. This seems to be the winner. This is the 20k each, which has then been taken to a black arc. As you can hear, it's good. The mortal point is less draggy. The grind on both of these blades is very, very similar, so I don't think I'm being unfair in this test. Going against the grain again. Yeah. That's a nice kind edge. However, to be fair, let's go back and use this little devil, which is a very rare razor, so I'm told. Oh, and by the way, can I give a huge shout out and a thank you to any new followers who are prepared to put up with me and my nonsense, particularly a very lovely lady in Florida who thinks I would look good in good quality sunglasses. Well, I'm no Tom Cruise, but I'd like to try. Trouble is, all my razor work is precision. It's precision because I am mildly short-sighted. So I do my work, as I'm doing now, without glasses. When it comes to going out and looking flash in my sports car, then of course I need glasses. Prescription lenses. Now in my youth, of course, I go night clubbing with contact lenses. And in those days, everybody smoked. And you'd get lovely, lovely ash and smoke till about 3 in the morning into your lenses. And then you get red eye. I've managed to get red eye by doing too much buffing on these little buggers and then going down to the seafront to skate, in which case you get a little bit of red eye that way. So either way, yeah, I've got to say this isn't the worst edge, but take it from me, if you go from an 8K onto a very fine Arkansas, you're wasting your time. Anyway, in my opinion, this is subjective. Nah, don't like it. So let's finish off with the black arc, and then I'm going to do a pass, a control pass. Yeah. I gotta say, this is very nice. Yeah. We have a winner. However, as I said, we're now going to go to the control. We've been very scientific today, aren't we? This is a control. So this is a very, very nice condition Puma 22, which is quite an old razor. But it's, all these razors are made roughly within the same period, roughly out of course, best Puma steel. So I find that for me, makes a very good test bed. Whereas buying, which I much prefer to do, some lovely luxury custom razors, would one, cost me an absolute fortune. Two, do you really want to put dozens of different edge tests on lovely mint new razors? Nah. New steel has its limitations. They are still experimenting. Yeah, this is really nice. This is this strange, even I can smell it and I'm an engineer. This is strange lavender smell. But this I would highly recommend. This is from Germany. It will last you a lifetime. I mean, you just don't use much of it because it just goes on very lightly. But it has a lovely aroma and it's made from best vegans. So they do make good soap. And it's a lifestyle choice. So anyway, the other golden rule, which I've just broken, like you do, is don't touch your shaving brush and get suds all over your fingers and then touch your razor, because you're going to lose a limb or an ear or whatever. Yeah, as I suspected. Do you know, I can't tell any difference. Yeah. Oh well, interesting test. I would still say that if you use enough stones, the purity and simplicity of synthetics. Yeah, this is good. It is a tad sharp, but not draggy. Yeah. This being, of course, the pure 20K edge with no Arkansas anywhere near it. So for simplicity, the synthetic is best. I have to say there's a certain special something about that black Arkansas edge. Is it worth the effort and the expense? Possibly not. Don't know. All I would say is you're paying exactly the same amount for a good Arkansas stone as you are for a 20K Sahiru Gukomyu. An arm and a leg. But the results are absolutely superb. Yeah. You know when I'm having a good shave because I can't stop. Oh, goodness me, that is comfortable. You can hear the stubble being scythed away. No discomfort. I'm going to do a pass across the moustache and see how that goes. No drag at all. Very nice. Now I'm going to do a pass with the winner so far, which is, of course, our little Puma 5/8 on the black Arkansas edge. I can tell that this is a slightly thinner blade. Slightly finer edge, but very comfortable. So yeah, I would say the pundits out there are probably right. You do get a marginally more comfortable shave off a black Arkansas, but only if it comes off a very high grade stone before that. Yeah, that's comfy. Is it super comfy? I suppose it is really. Still a bit of a trim up over here. Yep. Gotta say, and as you know, if you've watched any of my previous ramblings, I'm not a great advocate of 5/8 razors. I find them small and fiddly. But if you've got the right edge on them, it don't matter because you can accommodate. I would say it won't be long now if you can bear with me before I go back to using some pretty extreme razors. But yeah, still cutting. There's still stuff there. But that's very, very comfortable shave. So, I hope you might have found this vaguely amusing. I'm sorry it's a bit long. I don't mean to keep whacking on, but I thought it might be worthwhile just to confirm what a lot of others have said, which is if you go to a black Arkansas and you put sufficient work in, and it is a lot of work, if you do get a marginally more comfortable shave. It actually is better, marginally better, than my 20K Gukomyu Sahiru edge, marginally. But if you want simplicity, maybe not. Anyway, there you have it, chaps. Let me just wash the stuff off. Oh, let's do another Jacques trick. Scrape off the spare lather. Smack it on the face. And then you get all the comfort of, well, in this case, vegans in your stubble and in your skin. Wash it off very quickly. I'm sorry this is taking a lot longer than I thought, but it is a major test. Oh, that is smooth. Ooh, that is very smooth. Let's whack on the alum just to test. Oh yeah. Yeah, hardly a sting. Little tiny bit on the chin level just there, because that was the last area I went on hard with. And that's a bugger to get the last stubble off that area. But no, hardly feel any. On the moustache area and on the main areas, no, can't feel a thing. Tiny little bit of a sting just on the neck, which is not surprising. I've just used 3 razors. Anyway, chaps and chapesses, it's very kind of you to indulge me in my hobbies. I've got my Beth vest on. This is my chief skating vest, and I can hunt replicants with this because it's a Blade Runner. So I'm off to go and get my Blade Runner pistol. I shall be skating on the seafront. So if you see a strange looking chap on Littlehampton seafront on skates later today, it may well be me. Please don't throw ice creams at me. Anyway, chaps, thank you so much. I hope you found this enjoyable. I appreciate your watching. Bye for now.